because tonight is the first night of big interviews. Alright, you gotta excuse me there for a second. And this dead air is brought to you by me putting on all of my encoders except for Cast FM. Alright, everybody's in on the party then. So this is Prince Big D, and we are in and we are live on all stations, including WBDR, the one that has the iHeartRadio, the Andy Bonds Show, Broadly FM, Washington Radio Station, Sunnyvale Network, Pump Radio in the UK. The list just goes on and on and on. I'll put it on Caster FM on a later date because this heat is really straggling over here. So, I am getting ready to put on my guest in a minute because I want them to hear the song when I'm playing it. So, I'm going to put on my guest Joey G, and let's put him on. And I'm calling him right now on the Big D down. Hello, Joey G Nass. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Good, good. Guess what? You are now on the Big D zone.
Hey, excited.
Cool, cool. Now, Joey G Nash is my guest, and I want him to hear how I played the song on the Big D Zone. Now, it might be a little bit low because we're on Skype right about now, but the first song that I'm going to play is "Time Isn't Right," and so I'm going to start the show with that. I think we're just going to be doing the interview because the weather has been horribly hot for 2 days. It was supposed to be 87 degrees for 2 days, and then the weather was supposed to be cooling off on Thursday, and it is just brutal. How's the weather been over there?
It's been pretty drastically high in humidity and all that kind of stuff. It hasn't really been rainy or anything like that, but it's definitely been like some heat.
Mm-hmm.
There's no joke there at all.
Yeah, I had a meeting before the program, and the heat is really affecting us. So I said, let me go ahead and do the interview. I think this show is just going to be an interview. Sorry that I wasn't going to do a full show, but I said I want to get the star on here because you are the first of the two big interviews, and I promise that Big D Country is the place where everybody is a star, and Joey G Nash right now, he is a star on Big D Country. So right now, I'm going to let him introduce the song "Time Isn't Right" on the Big D Zone. So take it away.
Alright, guys. Here's my track, Time Isn't Right, featuring KMW, and hope you guys enjoy.
All right, here we go.
To the most extraordinary thing that you have ever heard. Or at least for a demo. Unless you heard me before. In that case, enjoy. Time isn't here for us to get gone. Time isn't right for us to let go. The days and night, the sky isn't dry, your heart is free, neither is mine. Time isn't there for us to get gone. Time isn't right for us to let go. The days and night, the sky isn't dry, your heart is free, neither is mine. You and me, we were so far apart. We're like two worlds together that were joined at the heart. You and me fit like a glove. We would always stay together when push came to shove. Time isn't there for us to get gone. Time isn't right for us to let go. The days and night, the sky isn't dry, your heart is free, neither is mine. Time isn't there for us to get gone. Time isn't right for us to let go. The days and night, the sky isn't dry, your heart is free, neither is mine. Neither is mine. We used to Tell me every night. No, I didn't mean to. You would always pick a fight. This is just between us two. You'd be screaming out my name. Now I'm standing here to blame. Time isn't there for us to get gone. Time isn't right for us to let go. The days and night, the sky isn't dry. Your heart isn't free, neither is mine. Time isn't there for us to get gone. Time isn't right for us to let go. The days and night, the sky isn't dry. Your heart isn't free, neither is
And that was Joey G. Nath on the Big D Zone. And I really love that song. And so what is the inspiration behind doing that song?
well, it kind of started out with already kind of having the lyrics written in my songbook for like a while. And whenever we went to the studio to go record it, we kind of just sat back for probably 2 hours and just really kind of had no idea. And we just, like, the producer at the time, which is Daniel Times, he had a few tracks on his computer that we used.
Hmm.
And we kind of played around with the lyrics, going back and forth, figuring out something different. I was like, hey, I need something that someone could dance to. Maybe not like hardcore or anything like that, but more of a smooth feel. And we kind of just put it together piece by piece, and that was basically the end result. KMW was actually like we weren't planning on adding a second voice in there,
Hmm.
but the more and more we went over the track, and the more and more we were starting to build it, we were like, it would sound really nice if we added somebody else's voice, or a female. So we added her, and it just became what it is today. But yeah, we've gotten a lot of good feedback from it. I haven't gotten anything negative about it. It's a good track personally.
I like the way that you and your co-singer there was collaborating with the song, and the song was telling a story. I mean, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, we like we kind of had fun with it. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those type of moments where we were sitting there, writing. Cause we had the first beginning, like the hook of the song, like was already written. But at the time, we kind of came up with the storyline, like you guys are describing, on the spot, pretty much.
Hmm.
And we were just kind of like thinking about what would we say, you know what I mean, in that kind of situation or relationship. What would you say to somebody, that's you're passionate about? And we were just, because it was almost like, it's not like you're in love with that person, but at the same time you're in the middle of a fight with them.
Right.
But so it's kind of that ironic twist, but it's definitely something, enjoyable.
Exactly. And speaking of fun, you was certainly having fun when I was listening to. Now, I never thought I heard a cover song like the one I heard you play when I was auditioning your music, and you was doing an audition cover for towards or Adele, someone like you. And I never heard it do it done like that before. I wish I could have had it so I could play it on the interview, but that's okay. I'm gonna have you back on. But nonetheless, you two was having so much fun doing that song. Tell me about doing someone like you.
Well, someone like you was a definitely twist. The funny part is about that the female, which is 80, and she's located in California. We did that while I was in Florida, and she was over there. So she already pre-recorded the track with just her on it.
Hmm.
And what they wanted me to do is just ad lib to it and add something different. You know what I mean? That's not normal, because most people, whenever they do a duet, they blend their voices together. To get it really nice and binding and studio quality. And we didn't want to do that. We just kind of wanted to do something where, like, if a typical teenager, anybody walks up and wants to sing along with an artist, it would sound something like that, but then not so, mediocre. They wanted to still keep it that studio quality, but not so much, so like the in between stage. But no, it was fun, and the outcome of it was great. Like we enjoyed it. The only thing that we kind of wanted to do, but just from the distance that we had, was maybe do like a video for YouTube for it.
Uh
But
huh.
we haven't gotten a chance to do anything like that yet. But
Ah, that would have been nice if y'all would have did a video like that. Oh man. I could have saw you too. Either whether it's the girl was saying someone that she will find someone like that person that she's in love with, or the guy will find someone like that person that he is in love with, and it would have all worked together in that video. And I saw that as I was listening to the song. I said this would have made a great cover video. for that song.
it would have been interesting. It really would have. It
Wow,
was our ideas.
sure would have. And you said that she was from California. You said?
Uh huh. Yeah, she's from this north end of it. I don't know exactly what city. I just know she's from the north end of it.
Oh, cool, cool. And you be mix it up with different artists on every track of your song.
I try to. Basically, what I do with my brand is I try to just kind of collab with many different artists, if it's singers, dancers, models, you know, whoever is ready to do something. You know what I mean? I'm always open. You know,
Hmm.
if they want to do a cover, if they want to do an original, if I got a couple dancers that want to do something together. You know, I got a lot of people telling me, yeah, I want to do it, but we never get it done.
Oh
And
wow.
lately, I've been getting a lot more people message me saying, "Yeah, let's do it," and then we actually do something. You know what I mean? So it's just a work in progress kind of thing. But I try to help out and just join into everything I can.
Hmm. Well, it sounds good. Even though some people say they want to do it, some people say they don't do it. But when the people that do it and they show up and they deliver, and like I heard the finished product, it is great. Now, when are you gonna come up with the full album, or do you have an album out, or is that gonna be demos? When is the album gonna be out?
Well, I got like 12 songs written,
Hmm.
and then I have a songwriter as well that helps me out just to kind of so we both kind of do ideas back and forth. There is an album that we're planning. It's more of the funds to do it because you know it's not cheap.
Hmm.
So we're just kind of waiting to see where my popularity goes. We're kind of waiting to see where sponsors and where the support group and fans and this and that go towards my stuff. My new single will be popping out towards the end of this month. I might bump it a little closer, to this date just because I'm getting more and more feedback and this and that, and I don't want to drag it out too long. So it might be popping out more before the 31st, but um, album wise, I just kind of want to see where this single goes. You know what I mean? I want to see where this one and the next one that I'm going to be working on as well.
Hmm.
After that, I'm probably going to kickstart an album and pretty much stop releasing any new music and just kind of do it all in a package deal. So yeah, it would be something interesting.
Oh, cool. Because one of the artists have been doing work. Sharon Idol, for example. Matter of fact, she is responsible for bringing me my next interview on Thursday. But Sharon Idol, she does her work on CD Baby, Spoofy. Also, she's already on Amazon.com. So she already have her work, and if she could do it, definitely you could do it as well. You could put your CD out there just like she done.
Hmm. And I probably will, most likely. Something like that. But like I said, it's just I want to take my time. I don't want to rush all into it.
Hmm.
And so, because I also I do more than just sing. You know, what I mean, I dance and model, so I want to keep up with everything evenly. So then, everything works out.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that as we go along further in this interview because I meant to tell everybody about Facebook that it's just going to be an interview, but so far my internet didn't want to cooperate with me because of the heat and everything.
I'm sorry.
2 days of this and then not getting used to this. Like okay, but anyway, uh, so tell me this: who is your biggest influence? Whether it's you could tell me in the music industry, also in the modeling industry, and you also act too, correct?
Um, Modeling?
You also an actor too, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
definitely. I do.
So who are your influence on all of them?
Well, it's kind of complicated because I got more than one. Like like for singing per se, and I'd probably tie myself around like Will Smith and Michael Jackson
Hmm.
because they both got two completely different avenues of how they run their industry, how they run their own brand, and how they just do their personal life. Um, you know, just for instance, Michael Jackson produced most of his own stuff. He didn't have. I mean, he had help. Don't get me wrong, but he would go in the studio for days.
Right.
And he wouldn't come out. And he'll come out and he'll have like a 7 minute long song, but all of it's amazing. You know, you got people. I'm not, no offense to anybody, but you got people doing like 8 minute songs or something like that, and it just, it's almost like it sounds like the same thing the whole 8 minutes. You know, there's artists out there who can just create some masterpieces, and it's really interesting, to hear it in an artistic feel. For Will Smith, I really like how he built up his brand. He started out with Fresh Prince. You know what I mean? He went all the way up and used that to get his music kicked off, and then he used that to get his acting career kicked off. And then when he had kids, they blossomed as well.
Hmm.
But then he did it all in a happy family environment without the drama of the industry hitting him. So I really, I respect that. With
Exactly. Exactly. He also did the song "Just the Two of Us," "Just the Two of Us," dedicated to his kid.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And with with acting, I'm different. Okay, with acting, I'm probably gonna pick like Emma Watson,
Hmm.
and the only reason I like her a lot is because she's humble about what most she does. You know what I mean? Like her main stuff with Harry Potter. You know what I mean? But this woman was rich off of it, off the butt after the second movie,
Hmm.
and she didn't let her phase her. You know what I mean? She's not doing anything negative. She still went to college afterwards. She's still doing other things. You know what I mean? And you know, everything's working out. And I don't know. I just respect that. You know what I mean? It's fun to watch somebody even from the going from nothing to that and still be the same person like if she still had nothing. You know what I mean? And I like that. Modeling, I have no clue to be honest. Like I don't. I didn't pick really anybody for modeling.
Hmm.
I don't know. I just generally like the art. So I mean, I'm down for anybody.
I gotta say, now, you told me, and we talked about this off the air, but you told me that this is your first interview on the radio. I tell you, you treating this like you're already doing interviews for like MTV or your MTV Raps or anything like this. You're pretty good at this.
Thank you. I believe me, a lot of practice in the mirror. um,
Wow, that was pretty good.
and I'm just open with what I say. You know what I mean? Like my thoughts. If you ask a question, I'm going to tell you the truth.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? If you want an answer, I'm going to give you the answer. You know what I mean? It might not always be exactly what you want to hear, but it'll be the honest. And that's the best you can do. You know what I mean? Hear me out.
And speaking of asking a question, I want to talk about "I Cried," the song that I'm going to play at the end of this interview, which was very good. Now, you also rap in this song, which I found very interesting, and that was pretty good. That was actually pretty good. What makes you think about rapping in the middle of the song "I Cried"?
Well, the funny part about that, it really wasn't me. It was actually it was the producer of
Hmm.
the actual who helped me produce the song, Daniel Times. He did the rap sections. Um, he actually had some material written on his computer already,
Hmm.
from just prior stuff, and and just like any other artist, you just stack up on lyrics, and you just never know what you'll ever use them for. You know what I mean? And for this particular song, it we kind of well, I was in high school at the time that I made it. I was probably senior or junior. I don't remember exactly which one. Um, I went over to his house that afternoon, right after high school. Um, like after the day it was over, and we kind of sat there. And I said, "Hey, look, I got this piano, melody in my head. Can I play it for you?" So I played it, and this had to be like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And he was like, "Wow, that sounds really good. Let's do something with that." And we started building and adding a rhythm. And then I was like, "Hey, let's make this and that." And at the time, I was going through a really hard time with like crushes and love and girls and this and that. So the song's really about 3 different girls.
Oh,
Um,
oh wow.
yeah, it's about how most songs you hear from girls are how the guy always is the bad one.
Right.
The guy is the one that mistreated the girl. Well, in this case, it's the exact opposite. I'll be the one that gave him the flowers. I'll be the one that did everything he could, and the girl just didn't care, pushed me away, lied to me, cheated on me. Whatever the case may be for any guy in that, for that time. And we put that together piece by piece, and if we just finally found something that worked. And there's two versions of the song, but I only promoted one.
Mm-hmm.
And he found the rap section in his computer and did it in, and it sounded great. That's probably everybody's favorite part, to be honest, because it just works.
Really?
The idea of it kind of came from the both of us. We were just kind of like, we need something to change it up so it's not just sounding the same all the way through. So, yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I'm hoping that Skype won't mess up on me. But I want to bring on somebody else onto the call, Andy Bong, and hopefully that it won't mess up. So, here we go. As a matter of fact, you're on his station as well, the Andy Bong Show. That's one of the stations that you're on. Hello.
Hey, how are you doing, everybody? My name is Annie Bond, and welcome to the Big D Zone. You are on with the world's famous interviewer, Deshaun Porter and Joey G. Ness. I have a phone call. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, and it's going to be a short show. It's just going to be the interview today, Andy. Joey, are you still there? Yeah, I'm still here. Okay, sorry about that. I thought you were. But just in case, then if we had to call back or anything like that, I'm going to get you back on, and then I know he always loved to interview different artists as well, so he's also pretty good too. But anyway, so where were we talking about? Where were we? I cry. I cried. Yeah, thank you. I cried. So you was talking about the rapping part, which was very good, and we was also talking about the relationships that you was in, and tell me what else you were talking about before we was getting a different call. Well, basically, I was just sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm back. Oh, okay, sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Andy Baum from one of the stations that I'm on, Bumps Radio, iHeart Radio, and everything else. This is the Ally in Big D Country, Andy Baum of the Andy Baum Show. Thank you, thank you. So, Joey, how are you doing today, my friend? I'm doing great. So, Joey, explain to me, because you have collaborated with all these artists. So, how hard is it to collaborate with these artists? Because some artists are different. Like there's a little bit country, there's a little bit of western. How do you collaborate? We kind of experiment. You know what I mean? Like we just kind of have fun with it. We're not looking for perfect. You know what I mean? We're just looking for something that's going to be different, something that's not the same. And basically, what I do is I just ask. You know what I mean? Hey, you want to do anything? I'd love to collab with you if it's a model, singer, anything like that. And we just kind of pick a song and we just do it our own version, our own way. So technically using the word hard, it really isn't hard. Really it's just all about timing. You know what I mean? Getting that right day, getting that right moment, everything just fitting the right direction. Some days might take longer than others, but no, it's really fun to be honest. Like it's fun. Like that's the best way to put it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I understand because I make up my songs too, and it's so much fun to have some fun. And yeah, it's so good to have some fun with songs here. And I'm sorry that I'm taking over your interview, Deshaun Porter. Oh, that's okay, cause you're helping me out a lot anyway. Because it's been hot for the past couple of days here in Meridian. I don't know. You heard the beginning where we were saying it was hot in our respective states, but how is the weather in Volcano Falls since we're all trying to get into the weather? Well, weather right here, ladies and gentlemen, it is a high of 59 today with a low of, it's going to be a low of 46, and tomorrow it's going to be rain, and more rain. Back to you in the studios, Deshaun Porter. And yeah, that's something because Joey said it wasn't going to be no rain, and here it's not going to be no rain, and then you get rain. How did that work? You know what? I'm blaming Mother Nature here, but the finding is last summer
You gotta realize something. Last summer, the farmers were complaining that we don't have enough rain to do the crops. We don't have enough rain. And now we're getting so much rain that the farmers are not going to complain anymore.
What about you, Joey? What is your situation in Florida?
Last summer?
Yeah.
Um, I, if I remember right, it was nothing but like hotness. Like it was straight up. I mean, we had a few rain, and usually, if I remember right, and I'm just guessing because it was last summer, that you could time it. Like it would be like every time exactly at 5, you could start seeing rain coming, like at the same spot, at the same time, everywhere. So
Wow.
hey Joey, I got a question for you. You wanna do a made up song right now? Sure. I gotta because that last summer in Florida with the rain, it's funny. Listen to.
Hello?
I went down to Florida. Can you hear me? Test test 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. No, I thought we lost each other. I was like, whew, that was close.
No. Let's see. How can we start this song off? Last summer I went down to Florida with my family. Went to Walt Disney World, started pouring rain.
Like, come on. Uh, okay, Joey. Hello. Ah, we got cut off. Let me try to call. Let me try to call him back again. And
What
Joey's
is wrong
busy.
with our stinking Skype here?
I have no clue. We
Did
was in
we
the middle of a
drop
great
Joey?
iHeart interview,
Did we
and
just drop Joey? Are you serious? Deshaun, are you there?
yeah, I'm here. I didn't drop either. Oh no.
Joey J. Nuss is offline. What the
the?
heck is going on?
Let me try him on my end. He's on mine on my end. Let me try to get him on my end.
Okay, let's try that again. Holy cow, what happened?
I don't know.
Is
It was
I
doing
I
that
thought
all
that
day because I had a meeting with another radio station. Okay, let's try this again.
are we live on iHeartRadio?
We're live on all stations. Well, actually, it goes on iHeartRadio about an hour,
Joey,
but
what's up? Hey, what
but
happened? I have. Let me just tell you this. Skype is bad for us. I'm sorry. We could have a brand new Skype jingle. Yeah, good.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Did you hear
Now
the
that
song?
now that you had it like that one.
It cut out at the Disney World. Oh, jeez. What song do you like? Maybe let's try this again. What song do you like? What song do I like? Yeah, if you could do any song, what song do you know? I don't know, like One Direction, What Makes You Beautiful, I guess. Okay, let's try it. Let me get the lyrics up on here. Let me get the lyrics up in my thing because I have no idea how that starts.
And while you're at it, Joey, I got a question for you. While he's getting that, or I can wait till after that because I can remember.
Okay, just a minute. I just need the lyrics. Okay, I got the lyrics. I got the lyrics. Thank God we have lyrics, right?
Yeah.
So, Deshaun, how are you doing? Why don't you ask the question first?
Okay. Well, Joey. You all. Well, we all heard about what happened with Jay Z and Beyonce and his sister, and Jay Z got hit by his sister, and Beyonce was just doing nothing but watch. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I was wondering. I was like, well, this would be the perfect question to ask. Speaking of that song, I Cry, and I was thinking about that question. So, what do you think about what happening with the whole thing with Jay Z and his sister and Beyonce, his own wife, standing there? Joey.
Um, yeah, I'm just mind blown, pretty much. You know, it's Joey, are you there? Deshaun, are you there?
I'm
Is Andy messing up? No, I'm not. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Skype was messing up on us again. We was talking about JC situation.
It's kind of like.
It's echoing over here. Now I
Is
can
it
hear it.
going still?
Okay. Let's do a quick test. Joey, are you Joey testing 1 2?
Yeah. 1 2 1 2.
Andy testing 1 2.
Test 1 2. I'm good. How about you guys? Deshaun, test 1 2.
I'm good.
Okay, we are good. Let me try. Let me delete my stuff here. Maybe my internet is just being messed up here. Okay.
Okay, let
How
me
is
try.
that?
Okay, let
Is
me
that
try this. Let me try this one more time. We was talking about we will talk about the whole situation with Jay Z and his sister beating him up, and then Beyonce was just standing there. Now there was just videos. Not it wasn't no sound. It was just security videos. You know the videos that you'll be seeing in robberies or police chases or everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, definitely. I think it's. I don't really don't know how to even add that up because to me it almost like it doesn't make sense. I mean, almost like if he said something to her to offend the sister,
mhm.
and like Beyonce just didn't do anything. Like I don't even. You know what I mean? Like it's hard because, like I said, you only got that video, and then you got whatever the news says. You don't know the full 100%. So all we kind of come up with is just our own
Because what's
assumptions.
good with just pictures? I mean, a picture could say 1,000 things, but it don't say anything unless it's the audio is there. The
Yeah,
audio is the missing element. I mean, we don't even know what happened. We don't know if Jay Z is accused of cheating. We don't know if what something happened with the family. I mean, we just don't know.
yeah, and that's the part. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why it's kind of like it's just it's mind blowing because you really don't. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you just kind of wait to see what's the next part to
Hmm.
fill in the pieces. So I mean, I really don't have much to say about it other than basically, I'm just kind of waiting to see what happened. Just, but it does make sense, like what you said. It could be cheating. It could be, it could have been just been he said the wrong thing.
Hmm.
I mean, we don't know.
It could be misunderstanding. It's so many things, and we don't even know what's going on.
And I don't even know. I don't think the bodyguard would even just stand there if it was something like she was freaking out on him or something like that. I don't think the bodyguard would just stand there and do something. You know what I mean? He's paid to
Eh,
protect. Wait, what is okay? Now I got a question for everybody here.
all right, shoot.
Do you think if you are okay?
Hello. Ah.
Does everybody know your name, Joey? Ma'am? What? I'm, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What'd you say? You broke in and out.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Are you a celebrity? Am I? Yes.
He is a big D country. Everybody's a
Okay.
star, remember?
Let's try that. Okay. If you were.
Hello? Hello?
You guys there?
We went offline for a second.
Yeah, I was there, but it wasn't working.
I apologize. I kind of knew something like this was going to happen. We was all trying to get in live, and I wanted to see how everything would work out with time. Is this too long? Come on, come on. Sorry about that. It happened again. We went offline again. I don't know what is going on.
Is Andy there?
Andy?
Okay, what's up? How are you doing? Can you hear me?
We kept going offline. Hello?
I'm here. What's up?
Yeah,
I'm here.
we all kept going offline.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, same here likewise. Joey, we was having a great interview and we kept going offline.
Yes, we were having a great interview.
Joey, you still there?
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, you know, I'm still about the JC thing though. It does still kind of bother me. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like just all in together. I don't know if we're still on that subject or anything, but just to kind of put in my last 2 cents.
Cool, cool. Well, I mean, you're always welcome to do so. I mean, if we have a topic and it's something musical or something happened where it happened that today at the interview, you're always welcome to come on and share your thoughts because, I mean, you're a great interviewer so far, especially being the first one.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, and looks like we lost our ally. Now Andy is an ally. Oh, and let me say this before we get really cut off again. Let me say this. I would like to officially welcome Joey G. Nash as a citizen, a brand new citizen of Big D Nation, part of Big D country, with all rights and privileges there too. Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yes, anytime, anytime. And so I did wanted to ask you a couple of more questions. And before we got really interrupted, see, I didn't want to play the "I Cry" song until the very end, and I
Uh
was going to put the another song on.
huh. Okay.
But if everybody could be coming back at any time, so I didn't want to do that. So I tried to stall a little bit. But anyway, now, do you plan on getting gigs for your music, like performing anywhere?
Yeah, anywhere and anytime, pretty much at this point. I'm just trying to. I really my goal is towards the end of this year to kind of have a mini tour,
Hmm.
or be signed by management. Cause I'm still looking for one. Right now, everything you see and everything you've heard and everything I'm talking about has all been done solo by myself. Um, I need, I need that extra level and that step. So I'm looking for a management. I'm looking for sponsors. I'm looking for venues and places that will let me perform. And I'm just trying to get out there, just like any other artist.
Cool, cool. Now, have you ever heard of our city radio over there where you are in Orlando?
No, I actually haven't.
Well, you're just in luck. I happen to know somebody who is a DJ or is a presenter at our city radio. Uh, Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to hopefully see if I can get in contact with him now. His name is Ray Mello,
Okay.
and I'm gonna see if he's on Skype or I don't know if I should or shouldn't with the Skype keep going crazy. I know it's this hot weather. It's taking a long time for the sun to go down over here. I mean, my goodness. I was trying to wait for the sun to go down, and I got an interview and a date on Thursday, and I hope that doesn't messes up that up as well. Um, but anyway, I got a lot of people. I meant to put him in one of my favorites, but I haven't talked to him in a while. But his name is Ray Metal. If not, I'm going to send you his Facebook page a little bit later on,
Okay.
and then so like that you could like his page and then tell him that I was on the Big D Zone. And oh, now another page was coming up to make me go online, but it is not showing up. But you know what? I'll tell you what. I will give you his page on Facebook a little bit later on, and then you could connect with him there,
Okay.
and you could ask him. You could tell him that you was on my show, the Big D Zone, and tell him that I refer you to him, and I already started playing your music. And you know, we could try to get you on our city radio as well.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
It really would.
Well, that's what Sharon Idle did. She referred me to Aria Taylor, the lady that I'm going to interview and date on the air on Thursday. That's going to be interesting. Um, and I was surprised that she ever said yes, that she was going to do the segment. I'm searching for a First Lady of Big D Country, and I hope it goes well. Now, I'm not nervous about the interview. I'm just nervous about the date. I am extremely, extremely nervous, ladies and gentlemen. because we all are afraid of those rejection, you know.
Oh yeah.
So I
Well,
mean, keep your fingers crossed on Thursday. I am streaming. Maybe you know what? Maybe I might have you and Andy as be my wingman or something.
yeah, I'm ready.
hmm I don't know if Andy was able to hear it, but maybe he could be my you and him could be my wingmen. So whether you're listening in or whatever, or root me on or stuff like that. It's like don't be nervous. Just think it like it's a regular interview. But
Yeah.
anyway, so what's next? What's next for Joey G Nash?
Well, that's a great question. Right now I'm hopefully gonna be able to start getting funded to be able to do the icon music video because it's been like 2 years or a year and a half since we even like thought of doing one,
hmm
and it really needs a video on YouTube, like a good one. So I'm already talking to a couple production people to get that started. It's like I said, it's all about that funding. Um, Other than that, like you said earlier, the album, we are planning on doing something towards it. We just don't know what yet. It's still up in the air. Um, and then on top of all that, I'm really trying to start building my brand. So a background team, I need photographers, I need models, I need dancers, I need, singers, a band, a traveling band, a home band, anything and everything, a typical artist would need. I need to start building. I've been trying for the past like year and a half or 2 years, and it's just it's not easy.
hmm
You get people that move, or you get people and they just decide they don't want to do it anymore, or whatever the case may be. And um, I'm hoping, like I said, my main goal right now is finding a management. Not so much getting signed to a label, but just finding a management team who could see what I can become and what I am now and help me go on.
Cool. Cool. Now tell me this. Uh, if you are looking for that ideal management, you want to try to find one that you don't need to pay him any money up front, as far as him getting gigs for you or something like that. As far as him getting paid off the gigs, a certain percentage of the gig. You want to find a manager like that.
Well, it's kind of complicated because I'm trying to find a manager. You're right, but I'm also trying to find a management. I want a group. I want a group. I want a team of people
hmm
who are there for support, spread, development, growth, artist feel. Recording, funding, designing, editing, everything you can do. In every aspect and all that. Um, my ideal manager or manager would be the typical way an artist works is that whenever that's why they say it's a risk to manage an artist is because they don't get paid up front.
Exactly.
Nowadays they're trying to, but I'm still my mentors have all taught me very well. Vocally dancing, whatever it may be, and they taught me to never agree to those terms if it's money up front. They get paid a percentage, like you said, a percentage, and it's on contract and everything like that. They get paid a percentage of what you make out of merch, performances, music videos, etc., etc., and that's how they make their money. So
hmm
the more they work,